guys. Oh my god. Hi. My god. Wow. I don't even know where to start from. But hi. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all are doing well. I'm sorry if I sound a bit muffled on this live stream. I have a cold, and God, I've been struggling with a cold since morning, but it's fine. We can talk. How are you guys doing? I have missed you all so much. Yes, I know we had a live stream on Saturday last week. Hi, Chigozie. Look at Lutricia. Lutricia is here. January is here. Zami O is here. Iponeng is here. Deep Thinking, every single one of you. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you all so much for joining today's live stream. I'm super excited. I'm happy to be back. I'm back in my base. Wow. That's Deborah YT. Hi. And there's also Isaiah. Hi. There's Titilayo. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. I'm super excited to be seeing you all, even though I can't see you all physically or even virtually, but I'm happy. Hi, Kimberly. Hi. Oh my god. So first off, I just want to say thank you all so much for checking in on me. Thank you all so much for your warm welcome. To those of you that have been waiting here since 3 p.m., thank you all so much. I am grateful. Thank you all so much. I'm grateful. Yeah. Okay, so Glory Elijah is officially back, and I thought I should start our catch up today with something quite amazing that happened this week in Nigeria. I'm sure a lot of you must have come across the story already on social media, but it sparked a lot of conversations, right? Which I kind of started on Twitter, and some people that thought they know how to speak English decided to come at me, but I wasn't ready to engage such. So I thought, hey, why not come on here and have that conversation? All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about Hilda Baci. Yes, Hilda Baci, aka Nigerian chef that surpassed the world cooking record. Yes, which was originally owned or earned by an Indian chef. Yes, I think that person beats the record to 86 or 87 hours, and then Hilda Baci decided to supersede that, and she did up to 100 hours. That was really amazing. That was really fantastic. And guys, some days ago, I think that was on Tuesday or Wednesday, I went to the food market, and I came back home, and I thought, okay, let me cook, because I'm going to be having a busy next day. And I stood for over 6 hours to cook. And guys, as tired as I was, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh my god, Hilda Baci did 100 hours for 4 days. And I did about 5-6 hours in one day, and I think I'm gonna die, so it made me kind of appreciate what that young woman did. And I kind of, in my own little way, celebrated her more, because I felt like, wow, that's actually a huge feat. But a lot of people have a lot of things to say, and I also do have a lot of things to say. Now, the things I have to say is not particularly directed at Hilda Baci. It's actually directed at the people around Hilda Baci, the people that trooped out en masse to celebrate, to encourage Hilda Baci. And some people might agree with me about what I'm about to say. Some people might not agree with me, but it's fine. That is why everybody has their own opinion, right? That is why everybody has their own perspective to different things, all right? So what I'm going to be sharing with you, or putting out this disclaimer, that it's going to definitely be my own perspective, all right? And please, guys, as always, I will encourage you all to feel free to share your own opinion, share your own views about the whole event. Okay, quickly going through some of your comments. Titilayo said it's 7 hours and 45 minutes by the Indian chef. That's correct. Thank you very much for clarifying that. Yes, and now there's a, I think, Kenyan chef that is planning to do more than what Hilda Baci did. Well, it's fine. Pending when she does that, baby girl should just chill and enjoy her time. I don't think she has actually been awarded the certificate yet from the Guinness World Record. I heard that they would need like at least a week or 2 or 3 weeks to verify all the facts, to fact check before they finally, name her the new world record holding chef. I don't know, but whichever way it goes, whether she gets the certificate or not, I think she did great. She did great, and she deserves all the accolades that she is getting. All right, but let's start with the entire concept of it all, guys. I was super impressed. Okay, Liberian chef, thank you very much. Oreo Lua, thank you very much. Yes, so let's actually list out a bunch of things I'm going to be talking about. All right, so let's take it from the top. Let's start with the entire concept of it all, guys. I was really impressed at the strategies that was employed by Hilda Baci and her team. Mind you, Hilda Baci did not wake up one morning and decided to set up a trailer at a park and then started cooking, and then got her friends to come and record the whole process. Now, guys, I was actually in Gambia when this whole thing started, when it was going on, and I had to take out time to do some findings. I realized that, wow, there was actually a day that I saw a clip on Instagram. It was actually a press conference that she was having with some media companies, and I didn't really take it serious because I'm like, oh well, public figures in Nigeria, they do that anyways. Whatever they want to do, sometimes they'll call for a press conference. So I just felt, okay, fine, it was just regular, the same old usual thing. So I didn't really think it was that deep. And then the whole cooking thing started, and wow, the rave it got. So what I discovered from that, right, was that these people actually planned. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with planning. These people actually planned. And guys, the planning, oh my God, it wasn't a one-day planning. I don't know how long they actually took out time to start planning this whole thing, but from everything I saw online, it was very obvious that these people had been planning this thing for the longest time. Yes, for the longest time. The entire process was planned. Even Hilda herself got planned. I don't want to dig too much about that one, but let's talk about the process itself. So I realized that a lot of media companies had actually been prompted about this whole deal, and it was more like some sort of partnership collaboration. Yes, I'm going to be doing this thing. I'll need you to cover the whole event. Yes, and who doesn't want to be a part of such a phenomenal feat, right? You get to cover the event, you get to draw a lot of traffic to your page or to your blog or to your website. People are definitely going to want to follow you for updates, especially people that do not have the luxury of time to be physically present at the venue, right? So people would definitely want to really, be up to date with the entire event. So the whole planning thing really worked. Guys, however long they planned for, how they did it, the people they talked to about it, brands that decided to partner with Hilda, however way they planned to do it, guys, at the end of the day, it worked massively. It worked massively. Let's not even go too deep into the whole marketing thing that went into play. I don't know how many of you looked at the kitchen and saw the number of brands that had their logos, at different areas of that kitchen. Different brands used that 4 days to announce themselves. There were even brands that have actually been in existence for the longest time, and people don't really get to talk about them that much because, hey, at the end of the day, it's about food, right? It's about food. So a lot of people are not really passionate about cooking. But in those 4 days, they were able to announce themselves via Hilda's event. That was really massive. That was really huge. That was really huge. So for me, the whole planning, the whole process, for me, it was rich. It was top notch. And I really want to give accolades to Hilda's PR team. Those people were fantastic. They even went as far as creating an entirely different Instagram page, or account rather, for the whole Hilda Baci Cookathon. And That page amassed a lot of following in just those 4 days. Yes, Hilda's personal Instagram account grew massively. And then her other food business that she originally had also grew massively. So everything was very, very strategically planned, and I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Whoever came up with the idea, whoever came up with that team, whoever put together that team for you, that person really knows their work. Yes, so I'm giving them their flowers. They really did great. And what are the lessons to learn from that? It's just basically the same thing that we've known all this while. That when preparation meets opportunity, great things come from there. It's very obvious that these people planned. These people really planned. They worked towards it. And I'll say this again. I do not think Hilda woke up one morning and decided to carry out a cookathon event, that and said, okay, I'm going to cook for 4 days. I believe strongly that they actually planned a great deal for it. Yes, and it paid off at the end of the day. And as I said before, whatever the result is, whether she gets the certificate or not, Hilda has actually made her mark. I mean, for those of us that are aware, senators from Nigeria, they actually physically visited that venue. The governor of Lagos State, who enjoys social media rave a lot, made himself a part of the event. So people have gotten to know about this young woman. The vice president of Nigeria even put a call through to her to speak with her. Guys, that is actually huge. Yes. So lessons learned from that. If you have a plan or if you have a dream, whatever it is you want to showcase to the world, work towards it, plan for it, and execute it. But also, most importantly, make sure that the world hears you. Make sure that the world sees you. Yes. Because I think a day after the whole event, someone came online to put out there that, there's this young boy in Nigeria that has broken 6 world records, and Nigerians are not really celebrating the boy. Nigerians don't know the boy. Yeah, so the person was trying to kind of emotionally blackmail a lot of people, just basically Nigerians in general. And somebody made a very, very valid comment or statement on one of those blogs that I saw. And the person was like, well, nobody is saying that this young boy did not do great. But then people that knew about what this young boy was doing, how well did they announce this young man? If they had actually gone all out to announce this young man, then probably the appropriate authorities would have knowledge of his existence and even do more for him, right? And that is where Hilda's team actually went all out for Hilda. I feel like these people went all out to ensure that people that should know about Hilda eventually got to know about Hilda. I feel like they went all out to ensure that people that are capable of announcing the event, took it upon themselves to announce the event. And guys, that is actually huge. That is huge. If there's one thing anybody should know about Nigeria, it is the fact that that thing that you are able to make, to the trend tables in Nigeria, the moment you trend in Nigeria, in a way, you tend to become some sort of online celebrity. Yeah, people are going to value you, even though if it's for one day, even though it's for 1 week. People are going to see you as an online public figure. And a lot of people have been able to do the most out of that brief moment of fame that they get via that process. So once again, Hilda's PR team, they really did great. They really went all out. I don't want to know what happens behind the scenes because, hey, at the end of the day, it's not my business. Yes, but the result is what I'm very, very particular about. The result is, guys, it's worth all the stress. It's worth all the hype. Now, let's talk about the hype. The way Nigerians encouraged Hilda, supported Hilda, and hyped Hilda, guys. See, that is one thing that Nigerians are very good at. Although sometimes it could have like a negative clapback. What do I mean? Nigerians are very, very good at celebrating people, but you make the littlest mistake, Nigerians will still be the first people to drag you to the gutters. Yes. So when you're getting the accolades from Nigerians. Just enjoy it whilst it lasts. Yes, and pray not to fall in their bad books. Because the same energy that they used to celebrate you, they will use that same energy to drag you down. But we're not talking about the negatives for now. We're talking about the positive. The support was massive. It was so encouraging. And those people that were physically present, at some point I was asking myself, these people, don't they have jobs? These people, don't they actually have businesses that they run? These people, don't they have a life? You know, what is this all about? I can't answer that question for any of those people. But it was really encouraging to see how Nigerians trooped out en masse to encourage Hilda. Yes. Guys, it kind of gave me hope that in as much as we have a lot of internet trolls, internet bullies, at least in real life, we still have people that have genuine energy towards something great that, you know, a fellow Nigerian is doing or even hoping to achieve. You have a big dream, there's still hope that there are people still in existence in this country that are ready to go all out for you, to support you, and to help you actualize your dreams. And that was exactly what Hilda Baci got, guys. I was so impressed by the massive turnout. I was really impressed, yes, and grateful to those people on behalf of Hilda Baci. Grateful to those people. I mean, at times like this, nah, guys, that was really, really huge. That was really, really huge. But let's talk about the celebrities. Yeah, let's talk about the celebrities. Celebrities, the influencers. Now, do I think them coming out to support Hilda Baci is wrong? Absolutely not. I don't think it's actually wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, every human being has the right to support who they want to support, right? They have the right to support who they want to support, and they have the right to look away from who they want to look away from. However, there were some faces that I saw online. I wasn't physically present, as I said before. I was away on my vacation, yeah? But there were some people I saw that went there. I am like, excuse you, what are you doing there? This is not me questioning their support in any way now. Like, I mean, for them to make our time off their busy schedules, you know, to go there to show physical support, well, nothing bad about that. But then, in a way, it kind of came off as selective support. Yeah, it came off as selective encouragement, selective everything. And for those of you that are fully aware of how this celebrity life is, this influencer life is in Nigeria, you agree with me that, I'm sorry, but some of these so-called support, some of them are really fake. Let's call it spade a spade. Some of them are really fake. See, if we're being very honest, yeah, you agree with me that some of those so-called public figures that showed their faces on any of those days, some of them even went on the last day, some of them went on the third day. You agree with me that most of them, they went out because certain people was already showing support for Hilda. If those certain people were not showing support for Hilda, they will face their front and mind the business that pays them, as they will always say, because that is their mantra. They'll say, oh, let me mind the business that pays me. But most of them went out simply because, oh, Tiwa Savage went out to go and support Hilda. Oh, okay, if Tiwa Savage went now, Tiwa Savage that actually performed at King Charles's coronation, right? Tiwa Savage has global recognition. So, hey, if Tiwa Savage shows up at this place and maybe BBC News wants to carry the news about Hilda Baci's Cookathon event, they are going to say, oh, Tiwa Savage, Nigerian A-list music artist that performed at King Charles's coronation, you know, went out as well to show support, as well as other Nigerian public figures, influencers, such as Mrs. AKA Mr. BBC. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but not coming from a place of pettiness, but a place of disgust, that was what I saw. then Teddy A, ex Big Brother Nigeria housemate, he put out a post somewhere, and he made a very valid point, but a lot of people actually were dragging him. Yes, a lot of people were dragging him. And I'm going to be right with you, he kind of deserved the drag, but the guy was not lying. That, oh, those of you that went out en masse to go and support Hilda, how many of you have actually been supporting your friends' businesses? Valid question. Guys, if you're being very honest about it, in as much as Nigerians tend to be very, very supportive, a lot of them are not the most supportive set of people. Especially our influencers, our celebrities. These people will support people where it favors them. Yes. I beat my chest and I say it 100%. Yes. These people will only align or affiliate with people where it best benefits them. Hilda Baci was having an event, sweating her ass off in that kitchen, earning the social media growth that she was getting, earning the global recognition that she was getting. But guess what? Some of your favorite influencers and celebrities that showed their faces on that day, I put it to you that a lot of them were only there as leeches. A lot of them were only there to suck up from that fame that that young woman was building for herself. Somebody that calls itself, because I don't know the gender of that person, to be very honest, yeah, somebody that called itself a legal practitioner was like, oh, if they don't go out to support, you people will be the first people to talk. You people that, okay, if they now went out to support, you people are still saying a lot of things and dragging them. I'm like, and so? The fact that they went out to support does not mean that we should not open our mouth and say the truth. For those of you that have been in the entertainment industry for a while, or maybe you've been trying to get one foot in, you'll definitely understand and relate to what I'm talking about. Support does not come cheap in this part of the world. Support does not come easy in this part of the world. People will support you when they see that you are already drawing traffic to yourself. If you're not drawing traffic to yourself, if you're not drawing the needed attention in this entertainment space, in this social media space, trust me, some of these are so-called celebrities and influencers, they're no send your papa. They are not charity organizations. They are not going to help you. I once attended a conference. And one of those public figures was very, very honorable enough to say the truth. A female. She said the gospel truth is that, for example, she painted a very, very perfect example. She said, for instance, I have 500,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm looking forward to hitting 1 million followers by the end of the year. And you that have only 1,000 followers or even 5,000 followers, you're coming to come and tell me you want us to do collaboration. She said, my dear, I'm sorry, I will not agree. Her reason was that if she agrees to, collaborate with you, the small creator, is the one that is going to benefit from that collaboration. She's not going to benefit. And she said absolutely nothing but the truth. Yes. Because you're a fresh talent, you're a young creator, not obviously young in age, but young in that atmosphere, in that ecosystem. So you're looking for a way out to break through into your own fame. So definitely you do a collaboration with a big creator or a big influencer, a big celebrity that's got over 500,000 following on Instagram, you will definitely at least grow a bit in numbers. Yeah, but that gives you a lot of work to do though. Because the moment you grow in numbers, you definitely need to start working over time to put out more content, to create whatever you are creating so that you keep feeding your new audience. That is another conversation for another day. So, before I deviate too much, I said what I said. I saw a lot of faces. There was one particular one I saw. I'm not going to name names because, hey, we're not doing dragging today. I saw one particular one. Hey, God. Let me drink water first before I say what I want to say. I saw that particular one. And truth be told, heaven and earth knows that that particular person would not have smelt Hilda Baci's station where she was cooking at all. That person would never, if you put a gun to that person's head, that person would never have gone there. But then it was after Tiwa Savage had made appearance. It was after I'm not going to name these people's names. I'm naming Tiwa Savage because Tiwa Savage is the big one there, right? But it was after Tiwa Savage was there, a lot of other people were there. It now looked like this person was MIA, like this person was literally missing in action. She actually, she now decided to go and show face. And guess what? Hilda Baci, if you're listening to this, this is no shades to your cooking. Baby girl, you put in your sweat, your strength, your energy into that cooking. So in my frank opinion, whatever you cooked is delicious, all right? But now I'm talking about this particular person that showed her face. This is one person that is very, very picky, selective of crack, and this person tasted one of the food. The person was like, oh, this is so delicious. I'm like, oh my God. Guys. Now, anyways, the point of what I'm trying to say is there a point actually? I think it's very, very obvious that in as much as there are those people in Nigeria that are very, very supportive when they want to be supportive, some of our celebrities, what they do is selective supporting. They only support where it is beneficial to them. They only support where they know that they are going to actually improve on their relevance. They only support where they know they are going to get more publicity. They only support where they know that they are going to gain more recognition. And they also support to make it look like they're very nice, whereas they're not really nice. You know, some of them were even literally trying to turn Hilda Baci's Cookathon into a charity case. You know, oh, a young woman from Nigeria that has a dream. Yeah, we owe it to her to support. Women supporting women. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. Women supporting women. I bet you there are a lot of people in those celebrities' DMs, you know, asking for one level of assistance or the other. And I'm talking about monetarily. I'm not talking about financial assistance. I'm not talking about give me your wig, give me your hair. No. I'm talking about publicity. Oh, I'm this up and coming person in this field. I'm trying to get people to see my work. I'm trying to get people to know me. Guess what? They don't respond. They will not answer you. And I understand it, right? If I were to play devil's advocate for some of these influencers and celebrities, I can also as well go ahead and say that they are not a charity house, right? They are who they are because they monetize their presence. They monetize their existence. Most of them, from the soles of their, from the tip of their hair to the soles of their feet, is monetized. Their lashes are monetized, their hair monetized. If they are guys, their beards are monetized, their slippers is monetized, their shoes are monetized. Everything, in fact, their existence is monetized. So yes, it's quite understandable. It's quite understandable. But what is really pissing me off that's making me vent this way is the aftermath of the whole event. They were not feeling like saints, you know. Most of them going ahead to go and do videos and talk about how people should go ahead and support people's dreams. And I'm like, all of you, please just shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because you don't want to count how many people that have come to you to beg for assistance to live their dreams. But you don't help. You don't assist. You don't help. But then because Hilda Baci got recognition from the motherfucking vice president of Nigeria, the governor of Lagos State, senators from the Nigerian, you know, political sphere, global recognition. Everybody wants to attach you to the newfound fame. Listen, that young girl, she worked hard for that fame. So all you leeches, fall off. Guys, it was just so freaking annoying. It was just so annoying. It was so annoying. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was so annoying. And you know, let me even tell you the part that really pissed me off the most. Most of these so-called celebrities, so-called public figures, guess what? When they got there, because they wanted the cameras to capture them and say, this person actually came out to support Hilda Baci. Guess what? When they came, they did not stay amongst the crowd and were hyping how. No. You see how congested that place was, yeah? They found their way. Some of them even came with mopo, so that the mopo will help them to pave way, so that they will not go to the front, so that they will go and show their face to Hilda, say, Hilda, see me here, oh. I supported you. Remember me in your kingdom, oh. Ah, Hilda, see me here, hello. Even the ones that Hilda does not know, possibly the ones that she doesn't even have a freaking relationship with. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but I need to mention this one. And also some of our ex-Big Brother housemates. ZBB Titan's housemate. I saw Tabang. I saw Yemi Craigs. And they went and said, we want to tell you that we're supporting you. We want to tell you. I'm like, what the fuck? Woo! Oh my God. Free. Thank you so much. Free said, Nigerian celebrities always have a way of making everything about them. Absolutely true. If you're a Nigerian, you totally understand what I'm ranting about. If you want to support this person, why don't you, I don't know, must you be, because a lot of people were there, right? People were, making videos, people were on Instagram Live, people were doing TikTok Live. Guess what? Our public figures, they decided to, some of them went to go and hug the glass. They want to show that, yes, I am here. Let me ask you all an honest question. Do you honestly think that most of the people that showed up for Hilda that day, aside Hilda's closest family, aside our closest friends and loved ones, aside the people that have always believed in our dream, aside the people that have always known that this girl is destined for greatness, aside those people, and aside other concerned citizens that were genuinely interested in supporting this young woman, although I heard that some people actually went there to look for husband and wife, whatever people's motives are. Oh, well and good. But do you guys honestly think or even believe that most of the so-called public figures that showed their faces there that day, and yes, I say faces because some of them, they have front face and back face. Do you honestly think or even believe that they went there because they genuinely wanted Hilda to exceed the world record, the Guinness World Record? Do you think they went there because they genuinely wanted to show support? Or don't you think they went there because they wanted to rip off the clout? Let's call a spade a spade. And here one said a particular ex-BBN housemate wore a Guinness branded top to show support. That one is looking for a way to get endorsement. Excuse you? That person is looking for Guinness's attention. Hello, look at me, I'm wearing your shirt. Please. Free said, even when there's a serious issue at hand, once they enter the chat, they automatically change the focus and put themselves in the center. Exactly. As I said, Nigerian celebrities want people with content. They are clout chasers. Absolutely true. They want people with content. Yes. I know because I've experienced it as well, firsthand. And that is why tomorrow, I keep on telling people, okay, let me even start with this example. There's this young boy from my church a couple of years back. And this young boy wants to go into fashion and design. So he was telling me that, he wants to meet certain celebrities that has his kind of aesthetics, and I'm going to leave it at aesthetics. I don't want to go deep into that. So he was like naming certain celebrities. I want to go for this one. He wants them to assist him. And I'm like, bro, do you honestly believe that you're just going to walk into any of their gatherings? That is if you even have the access. That is if you even have the pass. Do you honestly believe that you're going to walk into those places and you're going to tell them, oh, please support me, and they're going to support you? Bro, they're not going to support you, because they're also looking for how to grow their own relevance. They're also looking for how to grow their own base, draw more traffic to themselves. Guess what? This young man toiled for years. Anywhere he bumps into a celebrity, he go back tire. They don't give him the audience. And I just felt really sad for this young boy. And I had my own experience too. Yeah, I had my own experience too. But you know what? It's not about me. It's about Hilda Baci's Cookathon. Once again, massive, massive congratulations to Hilda Baci. She deserves the accolades. She deserves. I mean, guys, for what it's worth, I can say that I can partially relate to the pain that Hilda felt afterwards. I can say that I can relate to the stress that this girl went through in those 4 days. For those of you that are OGs on my channel, you know I have a cooking company. I have a food business. Although I don't cook anymore for now because it is hectic. I was running a 9 to 5 job, and I was also taking orders for food. So I was cooking for people, select people, like they order and I cook what they want. So after my 9 to 5, I rush to the market, I buy the ingredients, I go back home and I cook. And I cook sometimes till 11 in the evening. And then I have just a few hours sleep, and then I wake up 6 a.m. in the morning. If they ordered for maybe swallow, maybe eba or semo and soup, I make sure I cook. I prepare all the ingredients, right? So I cook around 5 a.m. Yeah, I cook around 5 a.m. Sometimes I cook around 6 a.m. so that by 7 a.m. I'm done, shower. 8 o'clock I'm out of the house. I'm on my way to work. Thankfully, my office was kind of close to my house, so I go to work. And sometimes I order an Uber, I go, I deliver the food, and then I quickly get to work. So cooking is very, very stressful. Cooking is exhausting. If you can last in the kitchen for 5 hours, you don't know what God has done for you. Just a few days ago, I mentioned at the start of this live that I spent a lot of time cooking, and I cooked for over 6 hours. I think over 6 hours actually. Yeah. Okay, maybe not over 6 hours. I think I cooked for up to 5 hours. Yeah. Cooked for up to 5 hours. My legs were shaking. My legs were shaking. Guys, my legs were shaking. I had a terrible headache. So I could, when I said when I finished cooking, I've been cooking before, but after cooking this one I cooked on Wednesday, I'll be Tuesday. I had to sit down. And I said, Hilda Baci did 100 hours of this. I said, that girl, wherever you are, collect your flowers. It's not easy. It's not easy. But anyways, guys, what's the point of all of these rants? Dearest Nigerian celebrities, if you're going to support people, we understand that your entire existence is monetized, right? We understand. But if you're going to support people, can you kindly be genuine about it? Can you not really wait for the world to be talking about that person before you now decide to jump on the train? We understand that without clout, your relevance will cease to exist. We understand. We understand that without controversies, your relevance will cease to exist. And when I'm saying all of this, I'm also including myself in the equation, because some people consider me as a celebrity, but I do not see myself as a celebrity, right? Yeah, so we're all in the same boat. But the point is, let's be genuine about these things. We get to generalize a lot. Oh, Nigerians are very, very supportive. It is not all Nigerians that are actually supportive, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you the fact. It is not all Nigerians that are very, very supportive. Some Nigerians are selectively supportive, and what that means is they support when it is beneficial to them. They support when it is going to shine them as the hero of the situation. Most of these are Nigerian public figures. They have heroes complex. They do not step in until they feel the situation needs them, and it's very disgusting sometimes. Yeah. Very disgusting. So for those people that went out to support Hilda Baci, genuinely, God bless all of you. But for those of you that went because you want to increase your relevance, shame on you. Absolute shame on you. Shame on you. Anyways, the other thing I want to talk about from the whole event, conversations are rising. I saw a video a couple of days back about someone just saying that, oh, Are we sure that Hilda Baci did the whole cookathon event to advertise her cooking skills, her resilience, or she did it to advertise her body? Now, when I saw that, in fact, that wasn't even the first time. There was a blog I saw, a conversation, and some people in the comment section who were acting like they actually know Hilda Baci, they were saying that, Hilda Baci should just... Okay, Hilda Baci had her interview. She had her press conference after the whole thing. My mom was there. And this particular blog posted pictures about it. And some people in the comment section were saying that, I beg, Hilda Baci should just keep quiet and enjoy her fame. And we know what's up. That's what they were saying, right? We know what's up. So people were saying that, somebody that wants to go and do Guinness World Record, she went to go and do liposuction. She went to go and do her body. She went to go and prepare her body so that when she gets the fame, she's going to draw more clients, more male clients with money to herself, blah, 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 XYZ. I saw some of those comments. Of course, people that commented that, they got a lot of backlash. They got a lot of attacks, but the conversation has been on. People have been saying things. People have been saying that, Hilda Baci does not only sell food, blah, blah, blah. How can somebody that is selling food, be able to afford certain things? Now, about the doing body part, I was kind of suspecting, because first time ever that I heard of Hilda Baci was when she co-hosted the show MTN Yellow Star in 2019 or 2020? I think 2020. She co-hosted with Toby Bakare. I reviewed that show. Yeah, so that was the first time I got to know about Hilda Baci. I never heard of her before then, and if you check out pictures and videos of Hilda Baci back then, you will see clearly that there's a huge difference. Yes, the Hilda Baci of then is not the Hilda Baci you will see now when you look at a picture of her. Now, she looks more beautiful. She looks more put together. Her body is obviously banging. Yes. I don't know. I mean, it takes a lot of work. I don't know the kind of work that it took to get her body to that level. But, yeah, there's a huge difference. Is that my business? It's not my business. I'm one of those people that believe that, yeah, whatever you want to do that's going to boost your confidence, my dear, by all means, go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, you're not a child, right? You're an adult. So you're fully aware of your decisions. You're fully aware of whatever you want to do to enhance your confidence and your self-esteem as a human being, male or female. And I think people need to get into their heads to understand that it is not only women that actually do cosmetic surgeries. Yeah. If you check more, you will see that men also go for cosmetic surgeries, cosmetic procedures to enhance their body as well. Some men, they've gone to the gym a lot of times and they are not getting the results they want. Some people are too glutinous to stick to a diet, so when they feel they have the money enough, they go ahead to take injections. Some of them do surgeries to get six packs or to enhance their abs. Some of them, they go ahead to do surgeries to enhance their muscular frames, right? So it's not only women that actually go under the knife. Guys too go under the knife. Let's be informed. But some people are failing to actually understand these things. They think it's only women that do surgeries. Now, did Hilda Baci do surgery? I don't know. It kind of looks like she did, but I don't know. I'm not sure. She has videos on her page, of her going to the gym, working out with a certain ex-Big Brother housemate that is now a fitness trainer. Yes, and guys, even people that go under the knife, some of them still go to the gym. Some of them still work out, because here's what people don't know. Even though you go under the knife, even though you do either BBL, even though you do either liposuction or whatever, you still need to work out, because the fat will come back because you're a human being And your body is like a bank. You're still consuming things, and whatever we take into our body turns into sugar, right? So if you don't expend that energy, right, it stays in your body and it becomes dangerous to your body, right? So people that go under the knife, they still work out, but that's not the point. The point for me is whether Hilda Baci did surgery or not, does it stop her from still pursuing her dreams? No. And what is wrong with her wanting to look good for a big moment? Because go and check out pictures or videos of Hilda Baci in 2020, when she was really, really big in size, right? She probably did not feel comfortable in that skin and decided that fine, I'm building a new life for myself. I'm building a new future for myself. And in this new future that I am building for myself, I do not want to see this big-sized Hilda in that future. I want to see a new and improved version of Hilda Baci in that future. So whether I want to go to the gym or whether I want to do liposuction, remove most of the fatty tissues in my body, I'm going to do whatever it takes to fashion and recreate myself in that light that I want to see myself when my big break comes. That was probably what she did. I mean, guys, doesn't she look good? Come on, check out pictures of Hilda Baci on the internet. Doesn't she look good? Nigerian chef that has broken the world cooking record. Stood in the kitchen for 100 hours. Of course, she had bits and pieces of breaks to rest. Yes, I heard there's 1 hour breaks in, is it 8 hours? Guys, I don't really know the technicalities of all of it, but she did it. So doesn't she look good? I mean, when you see her picture on the line or on internet, doesn't she look good? My point is, it doesn't freaking matter at this point, because it's very obvious that this girl had a plan all along. And that's exactly what I said at the start of this live stream. That Hilda Baci's success, her success story, it came with a plan. The process is huge. This girl probably started thinking about breaking the world cooking record 2 years ago and decided to work on her body. Thank you very much, Chigozie. Chigozie says she takes 1 hour break every 6 hours. Thank you very much. She probably had this dream maybe 2 years ago, or the idea probably occurred to her 2 years ago, and then she decided that, okay, fine. First thing I need to do is to work on my body. And she did. As I said, whether she went under the knife or whether she went to the gym and worked really hard for it, I don't know and I don't care. And guys, let me tell you guys this here. If it happens that she went to the gym, I want you all to know that it's actually possible to lose that much weight and to get your body in shape in 2 years or even 1 year. Yes, it's possible. I know, because it took me, I think, 2 months to lose a lot of weight around my tummy area. A lot of weight, a lot. And when I say a lot, it's a lot. So whatever she did, I just admire her drive, you know, the audacity to want something so much, you plan for it so much, and then at the end of the day, you achieved it. It's very easy for everybody to say that, okay, Hilda Baci definitely wanted attention, global attention. And yes, she got it. She got it. And people will tell you a story. A lot of people will say that, oh, this is somebody that has been in the media for the longest time, that she has tried getting access into different things in the country, in the entertainment industry, and she keeps on getting rejected. Now that she has gotten this much fame, now that she has gotten this global recognition, pray tell, those brands, those people, those companies that rejected her before, you see how they'll start rushing her. Already, they started rushing her. One airline, I think they gave her, is it 3 months or 4 months free ticket to travel wherever she wants to travel to. Another one, they gave her a mattress. I said, did Hilda Baci tell people that she does not have bed in her house to sleep on? Just a joke, by the ways. But the point is, the same brands or similar brands that were rejecting this young woman before, they're not trying to affiliate with her. They're not trying to align with her greatness. And here's one thing I'm really hoping for. I'm really hoping that with this newfound fame and recognition that Hilda Baci has, yes, I'm really hoping that her team continues to build on it. Because here's one of the problems with a society like Nigeria. Clout does not last. Clout does not last. But if you build on it, it will last. Hilda Baci's fame, well earned, flowers given to her, yes, but the kind of society we live in is the kind of society that we like new things. We like it when people are trending. You know, we enjoy the gist, we enjoy drama, we enjoy controversy. But guess what? As much as we like controversy, we are very, very quick to moving on. We are very quick. Hilda Baci trended for 4 days. After 4 days, is she still trending? She's not trending anymore. People are now moving on to other conversations. And I don't want it to end like that for her. I'm really hoping that with this new fame that she has, her team, all of them, what they have started, that they continue to build on it. They continue to build on it. They continue to make her name stay relevant. Yes. They continue to make her name stay relevant. The whole Hilda Baci Cookathon thing, I think it's actually a big deal. I think it's actually a big idea that this girl has actually birthed. And I don't want to say much, but they will know better what to do with it. All right. Now, what is the last thing I want to talk about? I wanted to address all of these things. Let me check my notes. There was something else I wanted to add. Hey, where is it? Oh my days. Guys, 1 second, please. I actually listed out a number of things I wanted to talk about. Oh my god. I think I actually, oh yes. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. So this is the part where I'm going to go ahead and share the link to this conversation. I know a lot of you have what you want to say, and it's fine. I don't care. I guess you missed the start of this conversation where I said that this is my frank opinion. So feel free to share your own opinion. And don't tell me to leave anybody alone. I'm going to block you from here. All right. Here, this is a civilized space. If you have anything to say, go ahead and say it. All right. Not shutting anybody up, but you have no right to tell anybody to leave anybody alone. We're having a conversation. So if the conversation is making you uncomfortable, feel free to use the door. All right. Okay, so the link is in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts about this whole conversation. What do you guys think? Please go ahead and share your thoughts. Okay. Yeah. All right, we have Queen Omo. Hi, Queen.
Hello, darling.
Hi. How are you?
I've missed you.
I missed you so much. The way you just laughed right now, eh? Hey, Queen, what's on your mind?
Actually, before Hilda's Cookathon and everything.
Yeah.
I've been following her for years. And I've always loved her because I love her cooking. I love the style of cooking that she does. And I love the fact that she's not a typical cook. Like she has like a little bit of sex appeal. She's fine. I like that.
Yeah.
So I've been following her. But I just want people to understand something. That girl is very successful. Before this cookathon, she was successful. After this cookathon, she will become more successful. Because in case people don't know, she used to do like cooking classes on Instagram. And it'll be like 30K. And there'll be 1,000 people in attendance.
Wow.
1,000 times 30. That's like 18 million.
That's like 18
What
million.
are we talking?
What are we talking?
So I feel like
Wow.
she had her game
She had
plan
a game plan
and she
and
executed it
she
perfectly.
executed
And
it
I've seen her.
perfectly.
I was
And
very
I've seen her. I
excited
was very
that she was
excited
able to
that she was
even go
able to
above
even go above
her like
her like
above what her
above
goals.
her goal.
And I was very
Yeah.
excited for her.
And I was very excited for her.
I see that people are
I
talking
see
about her
that people
sex
are talking
appeal
about her sex appeal
and stuff like that, and like her
and stuff like
body.
that and like her body.
Okay, she got her body
Okay,
done.
she got
Is
her
it
body done.
disturbing
Is it
anybody?
disturbing anybody?
It looks good on her.
It
She
looks
looks
good on her.
good.
She looks good.
And that's number one.
And that's number
Number
one.
two, because
Number
I saw a
two,
comment, people are
because
just
I
like,
saw
oh,
a
this
comment,
girl
people
is
are just like,
doing
oh, this
wrong.
girl is doing
That
wrong.
this
That
cooking
this
thing
cooking
is
thing
is
is
just a cover up. And
is
I'm just
just a
like,
cover up. And I'm just like,
most businesses in Lagos
most businesses
with
in
women
Lagos with women
are mostly ran by
are
moms. But
mostly
let's be
ran by
honest with
moms. But let's be
ourselves.
honest with ourselves.
But people don't want to be honest.
People don't want to
And
be
I'm just
honest.
like, at the end of
Yes.
the
I'm just like,
day,
at the end of the day,
I don't knock the hustle.
I
If
don't
that's how
knock the
you got
hustle.
your
If
come
that's
up,
how you
that's
got your come
fine.
up, that's fine.
But I feel like
But I feel like
we're not gonna derive from her hard
derive
work
from
and
her
dedication.
hard
That
work
girl
and
works hard.
dedication. That girl
So
works
I don't
hard. So I
appreciate
don't
people saying
appreciate
that.
people
But
saying
I'm
that.
Team Hoda
But
and I'm
I'm Team
happy.
Hoda
Are
and I'm
people
happy.
following
Are
her
people
because of
following
clout?
her
Are people
because of
supporting
clout?
her
Are
because
people
of clout?
supporting her because of clout?
Absolutely. But
Absolutely. But
negative press, good press,
negative
all of
press,
it
good press, all of
is
it
good. She's getting
is
noticed.
good. She's
So
getting
if
noticed.
you're
So
following
if
her
you're
because you
following
want to
her because
trend,
you want to
that's your
trend,
business.
that's your business.
But I feel like I love her. I've always loved her. I love what she does. I love everything about her. I think she's dope. But I feel like I feel like the thing with Nigerians is that even if you're doing good, they will always have something negative to say. So my biggest thing is just don't follow the hate. Just focus on yourself. The girl, I mean, she be like, I feel like people don't understand. Like before you even start looking at somebody, look at her history. Like she has her own restaurant. She does private gigs. She does all of these things. So all of these comments, obviously, for her to even do this, people don't know. All these, you notice that a lot of African countries are coming out. People are saying, "Oh, I want to challenge her." To even do a cookathon, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Me, Gunself, me myself, I hate cooking. After 30 minutes in the kitchen, I'm vexed and I want to go and order pizza. No go better for cooking. Now imagine somebody did it for 4 days. Somebody did it for four. I said, girl, you're mad. Me, 4 days, 2 hours, I'm done. And that 2 hours gone so I will not even be able to eat the food, but I'll be in the kitchen sweating off my wig. It's not possible. No. And she did it for 4 days. And I think do you know how much weight she had to lose for that? It takes endurance. Like she was tired and she kept going. So I feel like people should leave her alone. Give that girl her flowers. She did an amazing job. She is that girl, and let her enjoy herself. But I want people to understand that even though body, I feel like okay, she got her body done. Nobody wants to be looking at Mama Put. Nobody wants to be looking like the sex appeal that she has will sell to guys that like you get what I'm saying. Like guys could be like, come and bring my private chef for a week. That's money for her. So she knew what she was. She knew what she was doing. She knows what audience she was trying to get and she knows what she wanted to do. I mean, fine girl, don't you want a fine girl to serve you? Come on now. I feel like people should leave her alone. I think she did a fantastic job. I'm team her, and I love everything you said, and it's absolutely right. If she did lipo, whose business is it? Is it your nobody wants to be fat though? Me gonna say that I'm plus size right now. I was talking about lipo yesterday. Please don't let's not dull ourselves though. Like everything is packaging in this world. Everything is packaging because you everybody has a target audience or make the statement that they want to make, and she's making her statement and making her mark. Even if somebody eventually beats her record, Guinness will give her that her name will forever be in the book of history. So she set that goal for herself. Even if 10 years from now her name will still be there. But that's all I have to say. Somebody else can talk. Bye.
Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There was something you said, but I don't want to build on it.
Good on it,
I
Sam.
don't want to build on it.
Yeah, good on it. Good on it.
If I start, if I start, I don't want to good at it. Let me just.
No,
But thank you so much.
I know the one you're talking about, but I stand by it. You know what we're talking about? I'll come back. I will come back.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Raheem. Hi, Raheem.
Hello, Frank, Gloria, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I didn't know you were going to talk
Nice.
about this topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, when I saw the support, at first I was suspicious. I was like, why are the celebrities here? But I'm like, then I got to the realization that it's just the way the world works. When people see that you're successful or you're making a name for yourself, people who don't care about you start to show up. So in the case of celebrities, it even becomes more pronounced because they are trying to live off your fame right now, the fame that you have. Because let's be honest, a lot of the celebrities or the influencers are attention seekers. That's how they make their money. So with Hilda's case, with the kind of thing she was trying to achieve, that's so much attention that they can't go away from, they can't ignore. So they all came out in droves. But then I just decided to look at the positive side of it because it was also to Hilda's advantage because I don't think she would have been able to cook for that long if she didn't have that constant support and noise and distraction around her because that kept her awake. It kept her awake. So when those celebrities came with the police and the we call them mopeds in Nigeria, all that thing was sort of like attention and distraction, and it kept her awake. It kept her focused. So me, I was like, okay, I know you guys are not here to really support this lady, but I appreciate that actually at least you're here to keep her awake, which helped her. So I'm like, that's a positive to her, and it's kind of okay and it's kind of good. And I also just think the reason why these things are happening in the Nigerian entertainment industry is because there are no structures in place. Everyone is just sort of doing anything they feel like doing on their own. So the celebrities and the social media influencers are doing whatever they like. Because if there are structures in place, there'd be certain things that you'd have to provide or you'd have to do to be in that place in the first place. You wouldn't just show up there however you like and do whatever you want. So yeah, that's my own perspective. I'm although I'm not too excited that those influencers came, but at least they were not helpful, but their presence was a bit significant because it helped Hilda awake, and I think that that motivated her to move on and go on. If she was just there, just cooking all by herself and no one came, it would be it would kind of decrease her morale and make her feel some type of way. It wouldn't push her to go on and go on and go on. Because I remember she said that the first 24 hours was the most difficult part of that cooking process. Because after the 24 hours, the energy just kept going and going. Because I believe after 24 hours, a lot of more people knew about her and knew what she was trying to achieve. So they all came in droves, including the celebrities. So yeah. I'm just like on the flip side. It's okay, they came. Yeah.
I actually agree with you. Yeah, thank you so much, Raheem. I actually agree with you. The positive side, yes, but I kind of think, in as much as there was a positive side, I kind of think that most of the celebrities that they're showing up, they had not even started announcing this girl via their social media accounts. They had to go there first, right? Before they started doing the announcement. So still, I just felt like it was just selfish interest, as you write. It was just selfish interest, yes. But, well, we can't take away the fact that there was also the positive side of it. Anyways, thank you so much, Ryan. All right, let's move on to Lala. Hi. Hello.
Hello, Chloe.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, thank you.
Yes, yes. Okay, so what are your thoughts?
Okay. Okay, so first of all, I feel that for you, I mean, this is my own opinion, just a sidebar. I feel that you're supposed to be even more popular than you are right now. I follow you on Instagram, and like I listen to you aside the whole talking about like movie shows, BB Ninja, everything. You're so smart. I swear you're so smart and you're intelligent. So I listen to you and I'm like, this girl, I like the way she thinks. Especially all these new podcasts we are having these days. I mean, you should have yours where you're sharing your opinion. But that's a sidebar because I feel you're like very intelligent. So where I have a problem with all of this now is the fact that Nigerians are being rude to Guinness Book of Records because of Hilda. And they've been going on their tweets saying so many things. I just feel that Nigerians should like calm down, let them not spoil the hard work that this girl has put for years. I've been following Hilda for a long time, but my reason for following her has nothing to do with cooking. I don't even like cooking. I started following her because um she was plus size and I'm a plus size girl. I always loved the way she dressed. I was like, oh, this girl dresses so well and all of that. So I started following her. I remember when she started posting this thing about wanting to break the world record. This has been her dream for like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And I started following her when she started working out. In fact, she was one of the motivation for me to work out. I in 2020 I was weighing 98 kg. I lost, I can't remember how many, but I know I hit my goal 75 kg. And I even went as far as 68 kg. So it's possible for you to actually lose weight without liposuction. Although maybe she worked on her tummy, that's her own choice and everything. But I feel that if you want to, if there's a way you want to look, you're allowed to look that way. I lost I when I was weighing 68 kg, I didn't like how I looked. I became so skinny. Everybody was talking about it. Apart from people talking about it, I would stand in front of the mirror. I didn't like the way my dresses looked on me. And I started getting like gaining back my weight to 75. And I now loved how I look. I still love how I look. I work out and everything. I still meet people that tell me, "Oh, you're too skinny. I liked you when you were chubbier." Everything. However, I feel is how you want to look, how you look like when you're without clothes, when you take pictures, how does it make you look? If it makes you happy, I mean, I think it's all right to look that way. And this has been her goal for a long time. I'm sure she had an image like what she would like to see in her pictures if she's able to hit the world record. I'm sure she wanted maybe to look good, like what she wanted to look like. And I mean, it's allowed. It's okay for you to look that way. There's this YouTuber I follow, Brini Lee. She had this surgery of recent where she removed like a huge 80% of her tummy, and she removed it because she wanted to look skinny. She has always wanted to look skinny. However, I don't like how she looks, but she likes how she looks. And she said it's not affecting her health. So long as it's not affecting your health and you're all right, I mean, it's what you want. That's how you want to look. And I feel that's fine. And I know that celebrities are trying to like gain clout with supporting Hilda and all that. That's their business. So I mean, the girl is already doing well for herself. Within how many hours she was able to hit 1 point how many million followers. That's not going away. Even if people start like unfollow her, it's still not going to drop down to like I think she had about 100,000 followers. She's still going to. Dana Air has already given her like all expenses and all of that trips. I think she can travel around Nigeria within a year. There are things that have come along with it. There's the exposure. Anywhere she goes now, at least people will know that this is Hilda. I'm sure she's even more popular than Kosi that just won what they call it Big Brother Titans and all of that. And that's a win for me. It's a win on her side and it's a win for me. So it doesn't matter how she looks. She looks good and she was able to hit. I mean, as human beings, I feel we should have goals. We should want something. We should aspire. I mean, that's the only way you will have a happy life. I'm sure now she's already hoping that, okay, now that she has done this, the next project, the next thing she wants to do. And as human beings, it's allowed for us to want to have those goals, hit those milestones. It makes us happy. And so long as it makes us happy, I feel we shouldn't care much about what people will say. People would think the way they want to think. All my life, people still think that, oh, the way I look, probably I'm a runs girl and everything. But I know my true self. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I do for money. I know my business. So long as you know who you're true to, your people around you know you, they trust you. She shouldn't care. She shouldn't even care because I'm sure many people will start saying, "Oh, she's trying to sell her body. She's trying to." Yes, there are celebrities that really do that because they want to sell their bodies. But I'm sure there are still people that look good not because they want to sell their bodies. They just want to look good, and I feel it's allowed.
Thank you so much, Lala. Thank you so much, and thanks for sharing your own truth about how you lost weight. Because I think it's very important for people to also know that it's actually possible to work out when you put your mind to it. It's possible to work out and lose a lot of weight, and there's absolutely nothing wrong in wanting to look good and better than how you are as a human being. I mean, your body's comfort is also very, very important. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much. All right. Chigozie, hi.
Hi there.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice.
Actually seems like you're actually looking good.
Thank you.
I actually asked you what was your
Thank
secret.
you.
What was your secret? What was your main secret?
Oh, the secret.
Yeah, the main secret.
Chigozie, if I tell you, see, your family will start looking at you like, do you want to turn into a woman? Because it's a lot of feminine things. But thanks. Okay, so what's your opinion about this?
For me, I'm cooking. It's not easy cooking.
Okay.
For me, I think that people saying that she didn't start today, that she didn't make the decision one day. Yes, nobody actually wakes up one day and then steps to the kitchen and say that, oh, I want to break the next world record. It takes preparation. It takes time to actually do that kind of thing. It's not something that you just wake up one day and start doing. And you know what you say that Nigerians like to clout. I agree with you when you say that people don't actually look at the process it takes. What they actually see is the result. And the rate started actually when I thought about it was I think it was on the second or the third day. That was when the highlight now came in. Celebrities started visiting, governors, senators, all those kind of things. So the thing is that people don't actually look at the process, they just actually need the result. And celebrities, well, it's normal. They want to come and do it for themselves. What they want to do is that maybe in the future, someone will come and say that, oh, that I didn't go to support this person, or you were not there to support my dreams and my visions. So for me, that was for them. That was for them. Then, like I said, it's not easy to cook. I'm doing my weekly meal prep. I know how hard it is. Standing up for like I've been cooking for like 1 hour now. I'm preparing my food for the week. So it's not actually easy. I actually hailed her for what she did, congratulate her for the success. Also, you like I always say, you are doing very well. Please continue with the space that you're doing. Let nobody discourage. Actually, I've not really absent from Twitter for a while.
Yes, I was absent from Twitter for a while. Yes, because Twitter can be very, very overwhelming. So I was absent for a while.
I can't take it of notice. I think that it was Twitter or something. Even see Twitter.
I was absent for a while. In fact, I think, okay, I was active a bit on Instagram, but Twitter, I just had to take off time. Yeah.
Okay, that's it for my own. That's it for my own end.
All right. Thank you so much, Chigozie. Thank you so much. And enjoy your cooking. We'll score you, and better still, we'll present to you a certificate because it's not easy to stand for 1 hour, right?
It's not.
All right. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. If you want to contribute to the conversation, guys, the link is in the comment section. Go ahead and click on it. We're talking about Hilda Baci's Cookathon. We're talking about everything that happened. We're talking about the support from Nigerians, the support from Nigerian celebrities and influencers. Do you think this support was actually genuine or not? What do you think about how Nigerian celebrities choose to be selectively supportive? I have an issue with that, yes. And yes, you can talk about the good side and the bad side of it, but I've gone ahead to share my own opinion. But I would love to hear from all of you. So if you would love to share, please go ahead, click on the link in the comment section below. All right? Click on the comment section and you'll be able to join to speak, okay? But yeah, whilst I'm waiting for you guys to join and share, I was talking about the future moving forward for Hilda. I've said before that I really hope that this does not die. I'm really hoping that she continues to create content surrounding the Cookathon that she did. I personally feel like the Cookathon now is a brand. Yes, it's a brand. She can even go ahead to trademark it in case of dream stealers that we have. She can go ahead to trademark it, yes, and even set up competitions, right, for up and coming chefs. Things like that actually exist, in other words, around us. So I think it would be great if she goes ahead to do something like that. I mean, the goal or the target does not have to be for these other people to exceed her mark. It could be something like maybe cooking for 1 whole day or cooking for 2 whole days. I don't know, but whatever. I think she should definitely build on it, right? So that she will continue to stay on people's minds. That is if that is what she wants. Because some people just want to break that record and then move on with their lives and do whatever they want to continue doing. But if she wants to stay in the limelight, then I definitely think she needs to continue, building on that brand, the Cookathon brand. I think it's going to be very huge in this part of the world. I think I've actually seen some programs like that before in previous years from different seasoning companies, and I also think that if she can partner with those companies to do hers, it's going to be huge. And I feel like a lot of people would want to be a part of it. And in as much as Nigeria is what it is, there's also that aspect of Nigerians loving entertainment. People will go with the flow of where the entertainment lies, where they are gaining entertainment, that's going to give them some sort of release from all the hustles of life. They will definitely gravitate towards that area. So I think it's something people will definitely embrace. I mean, she started a cooking event or the whole cooking marathon, and people came out en masse. So definitely, if she decides to want to start like a cooking competition of some sort, right? Call it the Hilda Baci Cooking Marathon or Cooking Cookathon, whatever she wants to name it. I have a strong feeling that a lot of people will turn up for it. People will definitely want to be a part of it. I think it will also encourage other people, up and coming chefs, who have the dream to be like her or achieve what she has achieved, right? It's going to send a strong message to them that whatever they want to achieve in this life, they will definitely achieve it if they set their minds to it, if they are focused and determined to do it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she and her team has in store for her moving forward. I'm hoping that it's actually great things, and I'm also hoping that the government of this country see the good in what she has done and the good in other people that have actually gone ahead to take up the challenge to break a world record as well. not just for Hilda, but for also other people too, because this is actually a great feat for Nigeria as a country. Yes, it's not every day in this country or in the world that people just wake up and decide to change other challenge other champions, globally. But these people, Hilda and the rest, they've been able to do it, and I think it's something that's worthy of note. I think it's something that the government of this country should appreciate them for. Yes, appreciate them for, as it's also going to send a strong message to other people that have the capacity to do great as well, right? To want to also wake up and take up the challenge to make Nigeria proud. That's what I think. So yes, Motiji said Glory is not only intelligent but also honest and socially just in at least most of our judgments. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have Ezra here. Hi, Ezra. Hello, Ezra. Can't hear you. Ezra, we can't hear you. Hello. Ezra, I think you have to work on your, I don't know. I think you have to work on your audio or connection. I don't know, because we can't hear you, okay? So yes, guys, I'm still waiting to see if there's anybody else that wants to share their thoughts about the event. Just gonna wait. If there is none, then I'm just gonna consider ending this live stream. By the ways, let me quickly talk about this. So I had a live stream on Saturday last week, and I informed you all that I was starting up a new channel, and I said that once the channel is launched, I'm going to go ahead and share the link in the description box of my most recent video or on my community tab. But a lot of you have been asking me, Glory, where is the link to the channel? I have not launched it yet. All right, so please exercise patience. All right, exercise patience. Once the channel is launched, I'm going to definitely drop the link. All right, it's not going to be a private channel, so it's not something I'm going to be hiding at all. All right, so once I launch the channel, I'm going to definitely share the link. And for those of you that do not know what the channel is going to be about, it's called Simply Glory Elijah. Here, this is where I talk and talk and talk. This is where I'm very, very vocal, audacious, right? But on this other channel, I'm just going to be sharing basic things, other things that I do not get to share on this channel, or frankly speaking with Glory Elijah. So guys, look forward to it. You definitely love it. Okay, so we have new people here that will be speaking with us today. There's Chime and there's Kimberly. Hi, Chime. Hello. Hello, Chime. Wow, what's happening? Okay, let me move on to Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Can you hear me?
Hi, Glory.
Hi, Glory. How are you? I'm fine. Oh my God, I thought I was talking to myself. Chime and Ezra, please, guys, check your connection, all right? Kimberly, you are welcome. How are you?
I am blessed. I thank God.
I'm good. You have been missed. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I missed you more.
I missed you more.
I can hear my
Yeah, so I'm going to mute myself right now, all right? But please go ahead and share your thoughts here.
Perfect. Okay, so Glory, I missed you. It's been 2 months because I've been counting ever since we had Kosi the winner. So I'm like, okay, Glory, where are you? My sentiments regarding Hilda Baci are the following. So first, I applaud her for taking this initiative because it's not easy to break any record, especially Guinness World Record, because you have a lot of competitors. And we also have to understand that before you do it, you have to apply, and then they have to accept you. And also they give you a lot of terms and conditions that you have to make sure that you follow them. So it's not a one-day thing. It's a long process. And you also need to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, because standing cooking is not easy. And upon my knowledge, because I started seeing the flyers around social media, then I realized there was also previous people who broke the same record an Indian chef and then also a Kenyan chef who to my knowledge, I'm not so sure if it's true, but she also wants to break it now again. I think she's broken it twice. Now she wants to do it again. And yes, so she wants to do it right now and she's actually preparing herself. And I wish all of them the best, because even if somebody breaks it, your name is still going to be there. My problem is, why are people fussing about it? Oh, you just saw Hilda, that's why you're breaking it. No, anybody can break it. If I want to wake up today and I want to break it, I will do it. So we shouldn't always be fussing about it. And all of these women are amazing women who have done so many things. So we should literally appreciate them and also support them and give them their accolades. So if that Kenyan woman wants to do it, and she's actually preparing, because from the videos, she's actually preparing right now. She's going to do it, I think, in August, and she's also going to do it on December, 22nd August and 22nd December, if I'm not mistaken. So kudos to all of them. We are ready. And just to let you know, I'm not Nigerian, but I'm from a different country, and we were all supporting Hilda, and we'll be supporting everybody who is doing great. So this is how it is. Now, regarding the demographic value of Hilda, I know how she looks. Like, she's well endowed and she carries the beauty standard that we have in Africa. But people fail to realize that her being well endowed and the physique that she has, it can also give her branding which is equal to health, health, fitness. So she doesn't only rely on eating like food, but she can rely on health, fitness. So the people who prefer to go to the gym and still eat a bit, they could also relate to her. And those people who like to eat could also relate to her. So she is two ways. She can support the ones who are very into gluttony and they eat a lot, or those people who eat partially, but also those who are fitness, like they just prefer like maybe keto diet and also do a lot of exercise. Because if you watch her videos, she's been training and she's doing a lot of exercise. And we all know the health, like fitness is the thing now. Everybody is moving into health. It used to be prevalent back then, but right now it's like the topic. So for what she did, I believe that she took time to analyze, okay, if I want to do this thing, how am I going to market myself? Because food is just one thing. If you want to be sustainable, you need to market yourself in a sense that it goes according to the market prevalent in that place at that era. Right now, fitness is the thing. We eat, yes, we eat. We have been eating ever since we were born. We'll eat every day. But then fitness is the thing right now. So for what she did, I applaud her for, because she took a step which was creative enough to say, okay, what if about those people who don't like to eat? I can still correlate to them. I can still align with them. I can still motivate them to be part of me because it's fitness also. So she will be signing different brands to all together, and it will still be the same Hilda Baci brand. Also, we need to understand that she's been cooking for 100 hours. I love to cook from scratch. So I have a passion of cooking. I don't like frozen stuff and everything or takeaway. So I like to cook from scratch. Standing for just 30 minutes, you can have a backache. Literally, you can literally fall down and you'll be like, oh, I'm tired. But you have to realize she's been cooking for so long and she requires stamina. You need to require stamina standing. You need to have perseverance. There's patience, self-discipline, self-awareness. There's also the self-control and the punctuality. And there's so many other skills that you need to acquire. These all are biopsychosocial skills. Like, you need to take time to master these skills. So people need to realize it wasn't a one-day thing. This is someone who has been preparing herself mentally, emotionally, physically to do all of this thing and to acquire, because there are times that she wanted to give up, but then she had to continue because she has a purpose. How many times have we wanted to give up when we are reaching a certain goal, but then we push forward because we have mastered the skill that, okay, we need to persevere, we need to be patient, we will get there. So we need to realize that whatever she did, she took her time. It is not easy, but you can do it. And her mental health. Do you realize if you don't sleep for just one day, how bad you can be? You can literally not do anything. I am literally shocked that people are saying her food was still good for every single day, every single minute. Do you know, if when I'm tired, I cannot make the best meal. So for her to still be presenting the same amount of food, the same quality of food, that is itself a skill that we don't have. So what are we getting from this? We're getting that she's motivating youth to persevere, to be patient, to move forward and do whatever they want. Because now we have mothers, I have friends who their mothers are calling them continuously, like, have you seen your peer, breaking the world record? What are you doing? Sitting inside and doing nothing. So mothers right now are telling their children, okay, move forward. You can do it. It is a dream. Be focused. Be determined. You can still achieve like what Hilda did. So this is a motivation that is going around to youth, embark on your audacious path and be erudite and be auspicious, like how you are doing, Glory. You have been doing this for some time. So this is something that is motivating us, like, okay, youth, we need to stand up and do something. And it's not only that we need to be book smart, you also need to be street smart. You get it? Because we grew up in a society where you always have to study, study, study. But with Hilda, it's like you can also explore your creative side and your talent side, and you can still make it. So that one, I appreciate what she's doing. She's been amazing. And when it comes to the support, yes, it's fishy. And I'm not Nigerian, but I can still sense and I could tell that the support was fishy in so many ways. Because the first few days, you could hardly see any celebrity there or influencer. Then day number 3, boom, pa, it was there. And even the ones who went, they didn't post them on their pages. They literally went there and they took videos and they made sure their videos were there. And that's when they started posting it. And why did they even, my problem was, I don't mind if people support it, but my problem is, why was there a path for celebrities and also a path for normal people? Why couldn't they just be mixed together? And we need to realize celebrities just went.
Kimberly, sorry, I just want to give you flowers. I just want to give you your flowers for making that point. Like, the demarcation was so glaring, was just so very disgusting.
Yes. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, why did they even bring bodyguards? Like, was somebody going to shoot them or what was happening? I didn't understand. And they didn't even post the food, literally. They just took a mic and they were talking. I don't even know half of what they were saying, and then they were gone, literally. But the people who were there were people from other classes who were not celebrities, who were there from morning till night. They're the ones who were singing. So even with or without the celebrity, she would still persevere.
And it rained. I think it was the 4th day. It rained, and these people were in the rain.
It was raining and nobody left. They didn't even have umbrellas, but these people were still there. So why are people not also looking at those people? Because I hardly could see videos of the people who were getting rained on, people who were not celebrities. It was only the celebrities I could see. And the thing is, they even invited some of them inside when she was cooking, because of the status they had. I didn't understand the whole purpose of it. Because I would understand if the carnival were promoting the cookathon before she did it, but I hardly saw it. I'm not Nigerian, so I don't follow everybody, but then I would have seen if they were promoting it. So why promote it when it was almost 100 hours? Why not promote it in the beginning? I even felt like they even had to promote it when it was close to 100 hours just to show that, okay, they're there. Why didn't you go there the first time? The people who were there the first ones are the ones who were just local people, not known, but they were there. They left their school, they left their work, they were supporting 24/7. These are the ones that we also need to provide accolades, not only the celebrities. And Master, I will tell you the truth, some of them were even told to go there because I saw fans are like, oh, why don't this person go? Why doesn't this person go? So it felt like, okay, I need to go there and I'm obliged to go there because I'm told to go there and show my face. You get it? And the cloud chasing is too much because people don't even know how to be sustainable in a sense where those 4 days you could tell that other celebrities were not even seen. So people had to go there to show face so that their faces could still be on social media. So it was a win-win type of situation. And people don't understand when people come and support you, it's good, yes. Bad publicity and good publicity is good, but you have to understand that when people hold a mic and show you their face, hey, I'm here, remember me, later you have to pay back, whether you like it or not.
Preach. Kimberly, just preach. Just keep preaching. Just keep preaching. And that's it. You're absolutely right. It's all about tit for tat. You do for me, I do for you. And that's them going there like an investment. Like, oh, here I am. I'm doing this for you now. Let's say, okay, the world gives you like a global whatever. And they tell you sometimes that, okay, recommend. Hey, look at me. I was there for you. So if they say mention names, mention my name. It was just so glaring that was what that was about.
Yeah. So now she has and a book to write all of the names of the people who showed face there. so that she has to support them in the future, whether she likes it or not, whether it is to attend their parties or to influence whatever they're doing. But you have to understand, it is not a one-way support. This is like, I was there, so you need to come for me. And this is how we have seen it. It works not only in Nigeria, it works everywhere. Is the only problem is that it's not even a problem. The thing is, Nigeria is more competitive and it's well known compared to other African nations. So people don't really see us, but Nigeria is like more focused. But this is something that happens. So that girl right now is stressed because she is everywhere. And I'm glad that she had a really good management team, because with or without the celebrities, because nobody was paying for anything. I would understand if they were paying. No, it was free. So she gathered everything. She had ample ingredients to cook for all of those days. So this girl knew what she was doing. With or without the celebrity, she would still make it. I saw Twitter. Yes. Oh my, Twitter is something else. That is a place you go once in a week or once in a month before you get high blood pressure. There's someone who said, how do I explain my children that Kosi, who won Big Brother Titan, did not get 1 million views, but Hilda got 1 million views? I was like, you to even be a father is a problem. To even think of that. Do you even have that 1 million views? These are two different entities. This is Big Brother and that is Guinness World Record. It is, you saw the term Guinness World Record. This is Big Brother Titan. How do you confuse those two things together? You know, it comes a point when we're signing into applications, I think they also need to assess our IQ, because this is the reason why we have a lot of myopic views that are happening back and forth. You know, because in Africa, we have a saying that the older you get, the wiser you are. But if you sit around with some lads, you even want to ask, what happened to you? Did you get dropped somewhere? That is the honest truth. So I love what she's doing. She's motivating us women. She's motivating men also. There are also some videos of people who won also Guinness World Record, but they never got the recognition, and they're coming forward like, Hilda got it. Why am I not getting? So this is waking people up to, okay, you can do it. Because I don't know about you, but in my country, Guinness World Record was always seen something that Western people could achieve. So now having someone who is Black, someone who is African achieving it, it motivates people that, okay, you can do it. And also we used to hear Guinness World Record of someone doing math or calculus or something regarding science, you know, STEM fields. But seeing someone who is cooking, where like parents now can say, okay, now, oh, you can do something require dancing, singing, you know, the entertainment business that we mostly kind of just seclude and disregard. So I love what she's doing. And if she did a liposuction, it's fine. If she did not, it's fine. It's her body. She knows what she wants. And I don't even blame the people who are saying she did a liposuction and they have a problem with it. These are the same people who made the beauty standards in Africa. You made the beauty standards, so now people are going to do liposuction, BBL, so that they can fit the beauty standards that you made, so that we can get recognized because you made it. So why do you have a problem? And the same people who are barking about the liposuction and BBL are the same people who wish they could do it. It's just that they don't have money to do it. So if somebody does it, why is it a problem? Why don't you focus on what the person is? Like, I don't understand how you watch what Hilda did, and you can't figure out that you need to be motivated to remove the myopic view and be determined and focus on your life and your goals and be like, okay, Hilda did it, I can also do it. And she was known before this. Like when I saw what she was doing, I even had to go back and see what she's doing. She kind of cooked, I think she cooked jollof rice and she won. There's a competition of jollof rice that she did and she won. There's so many things that she was doing and she's been winning. So it's not her first time winning. This is someone who has taken her time. There's someone who mentioned in comment like 5 years. So this is someone who had perseverance. This is someone who had a target of what they're doing. So if people could take that exercise, that motivation instead of the BBL, because I'm so sure some people will be like, oh, share the BBL, I'm going to do BBL. But then that is your problem. But make sure when you're doing the BBL, at least you have a focus. You know what you want to do. You're financially independent. You have a strive. You have a goal. Just don't come up and just make any Twitter comment, you know. So that is it. Glory.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. All the points you made are very, very valid. And thank you so much for mentioning the part about the book. Let me just use the opportunity to put it out there that to Hilda's team, I'm very sure that one way or the other, they will want to write a book, which I would really even love if they write a book about this, because this deserves to have a book. It needs to be documented. You know, the dream, conceptualization of the dream, the whole process, the planning, everything, and how they actualized everything, and openly she wins the record and how she won. But then one thing I would not want to happen is when they are now writing acknowledgements, you know, the acknowledgement page, they now start putting names of those celebrities that they pointed out. I think it's going to be a great injustice to the many people that stood in the rain, under the sun, stood in the wind, everything, to support this young woman. Because I know that something like that's going to happen. Of course, a lot of these celebrities, they're going to feel entitled, you know, to have to be mentioned. And some of them will make a case out of it. They'll say, oh, imagine me, I left my busy schedule to go and support this young woman, and then she wrote a book, she did not even mention my name. And no, there were people there before those celebrities. So I'm really hoping that her team did not make that mistake. Yes, it's going to be a mistake if they write a book and then they acknowledge only selected celebrities. Yes, they should appreciate the Lagos State governor and the senators that went, right? But these celebrities that went there only days after they saw that the whole event was bringing a lot of traffic, I think it's going to be a great injustice if they acknowledge those people, with the exception of the other Nigerians that were, you know, supporting. I know it's going to be almost impossible for them to write down the name of every single individual that went out to support. So what's the best way for me? Don't even mention the names of those celebrities. Don't even mention their names. Yeah, you can mention the name of the government, the president or the vice president that called, the senators, but every other person should be tagged as all the other well-meaning Nigerians. That's my opinion.
For me, I think she should just acknowledge, not even senators and the president. Acknowledge, just say, okay, thank you for everybody who showed up. Because her mentioning people is always going to it's going to make people want her to, like, okay, why didn't you mention me? Why didn't you mention me? It will be now they will start trolling her instead of supporting her. And if she writes a book, it will be very good. It will sell. Ask me why. Because most people don't even know the terms and conditions of getting a Guinness World Record. Nobody wants to sit and read those rules, because I downloaded the thing and it's a lot of things. So if she writes a book, people will be like, okay, I would understand it according to how Hilda understood it. So people will kind of relate to her more if she writes the book. And I think it will be a very good thing, because there are very few book writers in Africa, to be honest. And writing a book is something that is we always say that a hard copy is always going to last you longer. Whatever you write is always going to be there for decades. If you see, we're always trying to look for our history in Africa. We go to what was written. So if she writes a book and also have it in soft and hard copy, she would be able to, it will be sustainable for people who are going to come years later, and they're going to know, okay, what did Hilda do? Because this social media, although we have them, but videos can obviously be disregarded, they can be deleted, something might happen, we might no longer have social media in the future, probably, I'm not saying it will happen, but having a hard copy, books where you can sell around and people know what exactly you did, it will be a very good thing for her to market. But then that also depends on the management team that she has.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Well said. As I said, all your points, all your ideas are valid. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me, Glory.
Thank you for having me, Glory.
I wanted to ask you something. One thing, it's in the topic. Can you do young, famous, and African?
Oh yes, absolutely. Okay. I will. I actually analyzed the season 1, so I have been waiting for the season 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely analyze it. I'm gonna be analyzing it episode by episode as I did the first season. Okay. So I will. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kimberly. You too. Thank you. Okay, let's quickly move on to Chime. Chime, is your connection better now? Hello? Chime? I don't know what's happening. Okay, Chime, please check your connection and then come back. Okay. We have Ini Sadiq. Hi, Ini. Hello.
Hello,
Ini.
Glory.
Hello, Glory.
I want to jump. Oh my God. Ini, I have missed you so much.
I'll tell you what happened.
What? Tell me.
And I know the same thing happened to you.
What happened?
I was heartbroken since 25th of February.
Oh!
It took a very drastic shock on me, and it got to a point that I think that was our only hope. And when it got to that level, everyone had to like withdraw back and re-strategize again and say, what will I do? Because as a youth and also being a Nigerian, we expected so much from the election. So I think that really took a toll on me. But I'm here.
Sis,
I'm fine.
oh my God. You know this thing you said, yeah? It just reminded me of how depressed I was for 2 days that time. And you know the funny thing, my birthday was 2 days later, 27th of February. So I was sick during that period, and then with my sick self, I went to vote. And then my birthday was 2 days later, and then the whole drama. I was so frustrated, and just like you, re-strategizing. I now started gathering all my certificates and all my documents in my house.
Yes.
I was looking at all of them. I said, Glory, is this the time to jackpot or what?
I think I've never really. I don't know what to say. I think when I look back, I tell myself I've had so many opportunities, and I kept telling myself Nigeria will be better. And I've been voting. This is not my first time voting. I've actually been that self that says, oh, I want to be a very patriotic Nigerian. But this time around, I'm just waiting a little bit for the court case. Let's see how the court goes. But after that, I will decide what I want for myself. I'll be selfish right now. I won't be patriotic anymore. I'll face my life and I'll decide what I want to do with myself. So let's go to the order.
Yeah.
So I've been listening, and with the last speaker, I just want to shed a little light to what she said, and I want her to see it too in a different angle. Cloud chasing is a very serious business, and if you don't plan very well, someone will come to your party and outshine you. That is the main reason Hilda did not mix ordinary people with celebrities. Ordinary people will be starstruck when those celebrities come in, and they forget that Hilda is the spice of the show. Imagine a Genevieve walking into that place. You know what it will mean. Everybody have their own celebrities that they love. Imagine them walking into that place where they have access to them. They will abandon you and start snapping pictures with those people. So it's better for them to stay where their own fellow celebrities will stay. Nobody will be starstruck about you, so that they can manage the crowd. That is how I saw it. I don't want to see it as a discrimination. I want to see it as them trying to control how the other side will react to celebrities. Trust me, we all have. If I went there and I saw Nse Ikpe was there, I won't look at Hilda. I'm going to go to Nse Ikpe because I've always wanted to meet her. And trust me, a lot of people will want to do that. And at the same time, the security will try to. We are not there for her. We are there for Hilda. So I just want to see it in that angle. Let's not look at it at the other angle that okay, they were trying to not put everyone together. Trust me, whether we like it or not, people, there will always be class and difference. So we have to differentiate those things so that we can actually have a control over some certain class of people. Also, the whole controversy thing about everybody needs to understand. First of all, Guinness Book of or Guinness Records and whatever, it is not a competition. It is a motivation. Hilda saw someone doing that thing. She got motivated. The whole thing, I think, why Nigerians are reacting to other people the way they are responding. Nigerians are reacting to how other continents are responding to this. They are now seeing it as a competition. Hilda is not competing with anybody. You are from Kenya. If you listen to how the Indian girl spoke and the way the Kenyan girl spoke, you will know someone that is motivated and someone that feels like it's a challenge. The Indian girl spoke as if is a like someone is challenging her. Nobody is challenging her. If she comes up and cook 200 hours, fantastic. Do you know that the first time she cooked, nobody knew about her? Guess what? Now everybody knows the power of media. Hilda publicized this stuff. I've been following her since. She put it up first for April. Do you know that when she the publicity she put up now attract them? Now that's the sponsors that now postpone that event from April to May because more sponsorship came on board. A lot of Nigerians have been winning Guinness Book of Records. I saw one honorable writing some very demeaning post the other day and making it look like it's sex and money, as if she used sex to go and get that position. You all saw her stand there for 100 hours and you're trying to make it look like it's sex and money. Then the other boy, why didn't that boy publicize? When Kafi did it, can you remember? I think some years ago, I think 2019 or 2018, we did not know. A lot of people did not know. She didn't put in the work. You need to put in the work and get the prize. Hilda's publicity is there because she knew that, see, even if this girl, let's say, I really want her to get that everything right with all the protocols of Guinness Book of Records, I want her to win. But at the same time, if this girl doesn't get that thing, she has put in the media for everybody to see that she stood for 100 hours. Now the Kenyan girl is coming up all of a sudden, good and fine. All of a sudden, she's telling people, oh, contribute for me. I want it. Did Hilda do that? No, she did not. She did not tell anybody to contribute for her. So these are things you need to know, that nobody do this thing because you can do it. Don't do it because, like now, don't do it because you saw another person doing it. You're not saying people should contribute for you. Trust me, we Nigerians will take you as a joke. Because for you to want to do this thing, you should be mentally prepared, financially prepared, because the truth of the matter is, okay, Glory, now you want to jackpot. It's none of my business to buy you flight ticket. Oh. Just jackpot your jackpot. So if you want to cook your cook, don't come and tell me to come and contribute and cook food and for you to go and cook. It is your dream. Dreams are built. Dreams are financed. You have to put in the project. When she puts in the project, I believe one or two companies in Kenya might want to say, oh, we saw what other companies did in Hilda's case. They want to push her forward. So these are things people need to, you pay the price to get it. Hilda has paid the price. You know, when this girl is on Instagram selling cooking sessions for 30,000 naira, was she not gathering funds? She was doing things, doing it the little way she can. When she was done, she has put in 5 years. Kemen has been training her to stand on her toes. You can see, even in the midst of when she was doing that, a yoga instructor came and was trying to, people came out for her. Now, these people that came out for her, I believe they've now seen the zeal. Now, even a yoga instructor can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to do yoga for 2 days. It is, can you now see that it is more of a motivation than a competition? You will be motivated spiritually, mentally, everything should motivate you to do it. Nobody should see Hilda as a competition. Unfortunately, the rest of Africa, when the rest of Africa gets something, Nigerians keep themselves down and say, this is Africa. You will not hear any Nigerian saying, this person has done it, I am going to go and do it. But we keep seeing this from other parts of Africa. Can't they celebrate us? As for celebrities not posting, I'm sorry. You need to understand that once you're not a Nigerian, Instagram doesn't work like that. Instagram works with things you like. Those are the things that will come on your feed. A lot of celebrities were posting Hilda since day one. Some of them, I won't lie to you, some people will not put it on their main page, but it was on their story. How many stories do you think Instagram will recommend for you? It won't recommend for you because maybe that's possibly not a celebrity you're following. A lot of them were there for her. They backed her up. As for the normal people, how many of us really knew her? A lot of people did not really know this girl, but she was doing her own thing. She has always been in this celebrity circle. That is why these celebrities came out for her. Yes, some people will still come out there to chase clouds, do their own thing. It is allowed. You understand? So the algorithm won't bring what you've not been viewing. Like now, you've been viewing, let's say I live in Kenya and I've been watching it. Only recommend cooks from Kenya for me. Hilda, now you're seeing Hilda because that Cookathon had a paid advert on it. There is a paid ad. So a paid ad can roam depending on how You know how it works. Depending on how they roam it and how many people should view it, you in Kenya might now get to see it. So the sorry, I'm using the word Kenya too much. Please, I'm not against anybody from Kenya. It's just the word that the country that keeps entering. So even someone from Ghana. So if you don't follow them, you won't get to see these things. So we can't really say some people are chasing clouds. But anybody that is chasing clouds, whether you like it or not, the star of the season is Hilda, and Hilda is what people will still look up to, uh, and always remember. So anybody that wants to take up this challenge, I see it as a motivation. If you're motivated to do it, please sit down. Don't jump the bandwagon and say, I want to do, oh, Hilda has done it. One girl has done it in Nigeria. Yes, we will still appreciate you. Please raise your funds. Get your media team. Hilda has gotten as far as all she could get so that she can get to this point. She got even advisors, lawyers, legal team, media. She had I think she had 2 celebrities to anchor the shows for her. She paid people. She brought in people to anchor the show, the cooking cookathon for her. So you need to put in this work. That is the only way. So you can't go and stay in one country. You did your Guinness Book of Records maybe 10 years ago or 2 years ago, even 2 months ago, and nobody noticed you. Did you publicize? Let's assume that this your talk show now, Glory. You want to now start putting paid ad. Glory does talk show for Big Brother. Do you know that by the next season of Big Brother, your views will double? Because people now know about you. The way people knew about you, it might be the way people will talk down at you, but the way that you've brought out yourself and do run a paid ad, people will now say, no, this girl doesn't talk down on Big Brother. She actually lets us to see that in an unbiased mind. Let's watch the show like this. Let's do like this. So that is how I view this whole Hilda thing. I'm just coming back from Facebook, very, very angry. You know how Facebook people talk. They I saw a video of Hilda. They said, oh, you're too decent to wear short skirts. I have just been so pissed. I don't know why you don't want her to wear short skirts because she cooked for 100 hours and all of a sudden you saw her cooking. Yeah, our Nigerian Christians have started on Facebook. So I'm very angry from Facebook. And I was so happy when the notification came for and said Glory is live. I said, oh, let me
we have the fashion police on Facebook.
Seriously. Like people just want to say, she's new on the block. So people are writing, oh, don't kill your fame. Don't do like this. Don't be wearing this kind of clothes. Don't be like an indecent. I said, God, if I stay here one more hour, I'm going to go mad. Let me just get out of this place. So that's just my 1 cent. And I just think that this, whatever Hilda does and whatever the rest of Africa does, is a win for Africa, is a win for all of us. Let's not see each other as challenge. Nigerians are not challenging anybody. We just love standing out. And I believe that the next Nigerian that want to go on Guinness Book of Records will now learn from Hilda and probably present themselves like that. And I believe even any other person from the part of the world will now know that, see, you have to publicize this work so that people can give you your flowers. Thank you very much, Glory.
Thank you so much, Ini. Thank you so much, Ini. And I love the way you put it. It is not a competition. It is a source of motivation. I can bet you that there are so many people out there now that are so pumped up that now the way they look at themselves, it's completely different from how they see themselves before, simply because of what Hilda did. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. People can now wake up and look at themselves and say, yes, I want to do this. I'm going to put my mind to it and I will do it. And people now understand the value of preparation. You know, when I said this live stream, I talked about preparation, the planning, the process. This girl has put in a lot. I might not know what she has done over the past few years. I don't know. But from that 4 days event, you can tell that a lot of work really went into planning this entire thing. And it came out a huge success. It came out a huge success. Everybody wants to be a part of it all of a sudden. So yes, thank you so much, Ini. Thank you so much. And our Facebook aunties and daddies, they will always be there as the, what they call, is it the moral police of the society? whilst Instagram we're there, enjoying fashion evolution, Facebook will always be there, policing everything that we do. Yeah, thank you so much, Ini. Okay, so we have Chime here. Chime, is your connection better now? Hello, Chime. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with your connection, Chime, but hey, if it gets better, then please come on. All right, guys. I don't know if there's anybody else that wants to share their thoughts with us about this conversation, but for me, I said what I want to say, and I say it again that everything I said was my frank opinion, still my frank opinion. I'm sure every other person has their own thoughts about this, same as other people that have shared with us. But once again, I want to say massive congratulations to Hilda Baci. Well deserved, and I am really praying for more bigger things to come for her. My battery is about to run dry now. If I don't end this live stream right now, it's going to end impromptu. But I guess from everything that everybody has said, we've learned a lot of lessons, so there's no need for me to go over it again. It's going to be repetitive of me, but I would love to end this live stream right now before my camera battery dies down. Okay, so thank you all so much once again for joining today's conversation. I'm grateful. I appreciate all of you making our time to join this conversation. I'm gonna be reviewing Young Females and African. I actually reviewed the season 1. If you did not watch my review, feel free to catch up. It's on my playlist, and yeah, all of that will be coming up next week. Nigerian Idol, yes, video will be coming up Monday morning as usual. And that's it. Thank you all so much for joining today's live stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have an amazing day. Bye.